deception and reckoning. She was shaking when I met her at the airport, her face pale, her frame frail, with hollows under her eyes. She clung to me, murmuring, "The water. It was the water. I caught something bad." I trusted her at first, wrapping her trembling body in my arms, brushing my lips against her clammy brow, promising she was safe now. Safe with me. But that night, when the hospital called, the doctor's voice heavy with sympathy, my world fractured. "We need to tell you something. Please, sit down." They revealed she'd never been on a medical mission in Africa. No clinics, no patients, no noble cause. She hadn't even left the country. My fingers grew cold, my heart emptied. I sat, stunned, as her lies unraveled before me. I met her in nursing school, a blaze of passion and purpose, sharp-minded, compassionate, glowing in her crisp scrubs. We built our life around her supposed mission, saving lives in disaster zones, tending to the desperate. I was proud, defending her long absences, her midnight calls, her weariness when she returned. "She's changing the world," I told friends. "She's my everything." But she was only protecting her own desires. While she slept, recovering from her illness, I unpacked her suitcase, a routine act of care. Inside, I found the truth: a bright wristband, a guest list with her name marked for VIP entry, and a printed photo of her, barely clothed, drink in hand, surrounded by 8 towering men who weren't patients. My pulse froze, my vision narrowed. The woman I adored, the one I championed, had spent her mission in a debauched haze. That night, beside her in bed, I studied her sleeping face. A face I'd kissed countless times. A face that had deceived me for years. The hurt hardened into something sharp, cold, enduring. I didn't rage or confront her. Not yet. I turned methodical, deliberate. While she rested, I acted. I hid tiny cameras around the house, mirrored her phone's data to a secret drive, consulted a lawyer, charted every account, and tracked every faucet. Bit by bit, I constructed her undoing. I discovered her secret debts, credit cards, loans, some in my name. She thought I'd stay blind. I saw it all. I began quietly, cancelled her travel reimbursements, siphoned funds from shared accounts to one she couldn't touch, locked her credit. She'd wake one day, believing she held the reins. She'd be mistaken. The night before her birthday, I made her favorite dinner. Candlelight, wine, soft music. She smiled, thinking we'd returned to normal. She didn't know the house she sat in was no longer hers. I transferred the deed to my name alone. At midnight, I placed a packet on her nightstand: wristband, guest list, photo, bank statements, a tidy catalogue of her betrayal. Morning came. She expected breakfast in bed. Instead, she saw me in the chair across from her, holding the hospital's letter and her photo. Her smile vanished. She tried to speak. "I can explain." I stopped her, voice steady. "No. You listen." I laid out every detail, every name, every deception, every trace of her duplicity like tools on a sterile tray. Her face drained, flushed, then went blank. She stumbled through excuses, pleading stress, isolation, a one-time error. I didn't yell or lash out. I handed her the final document, divorce papers, signed by me, court-approved. She had no funds to fight, no home to claim, no escape. Her accounts drained. Her credit blocked. Her life erased. She crumpled, sobbing, reaching for me as if I were still her refuge. I was done being that. "I gave you my all," I said. "You turned it to ash." Her tears echoed, but I felt nothing. I watched her break under the weight of her own ruin, and I felt free. She left that night, taking only what she wore: no suitcase, no mementos, no ring. The world saw her as a saint, a nurse on heroic missions. Now she's a ghost, drifting between borrowed beds, chasing lies to survive. I regret nothing. Betrayal taught me precision. Retribution gave me focus. Strip away the facade, and truth emerges. Hers spilled from a suitcase. Mine grew in silence.